Hey guys, Craig Ramsey here. I just wanted to put together a quick demo of the Authority Indexer software, which is getting released really soon. I know a lot of you guys have been asking about it, been really interested in what it can do. Um, so, as I've been using it for a few months now as a beta tester, I thought I would just put together a quick demo just to show you exactly how it works and what it can do for your business. So, I've set up a quick test. I bought a URL that I'm actually maybe going to do something with. I was thinking about creating some mass page creation demos, tutorials, things like that on this masspage.pro domain. And as you can see, I've built a really horrible page, an inner page on this site. The inner page is authority/indexer. And as you can see here, it is not currently indexed. That page is not indexed. I'll refresh it just to show you. Definitely not indexed. Okay. So what I thought I would do is I would just run it through the indexer so you see how fast this thing actually works, how well it really works for getting your sites indexed. I'm only going to do one URL just now, just for the sake of speed. But you can actually run hundreds and hundreds of these URLs in your indexer. Just leave it, and they'll be done really quickly. You know, within an hour, depending on how many proxies and things you use. Um, we'll check the time just before running the indexer, but I'll actually walk you through the indexer really quickly. So this is Authority Indexer, the latest release at the moment. And what you do in this top section is you you list your Google PVA Gmail accounts. So you need to buy these Gmail accounts. They're really cheap, but that's what the indexer uses to actually index your stuff within Google. Pretty straightforward. There's lots of training tutorials that come with the software. If you get stuck, you can always hit me up, and I'm happy to help. What you do here is you dump in all your URLs that you want to index. Pretty straightforward. You could have hundreds in here, not a problem. You're also going to need a CAPTCHA service, either to-CAPTCHA or anti-CAPTCHA. You just put in your API, and you're good to go. For the sake of saving your Gmail accounts, you know, so that they don't get instantly banned, you have a checkbox here where you can just specify the delay in between submitting every URL. It's just a safety precaution, just to keep your accounts safe, really. You can, if you are doing things like mass page building, you know, you're not just trying to index a couple of PBN accounts or a couple of videos or anything like that. If you're trying to actually, if you need to index like thousands of pages, you know, for like, let's say for instance you use SERPshaker and you do national builds. Well, some of these sites can be hundreds of thousands of pages, and you know, running those through all those URLs through the indexer would take quite a while to do, and you'd need a hell of a lot of proxies, and you'd need a hell of a lot of Gmail accounts as well, and you'd need to spend a lot on CAPTCHAs. So that wasn't really an efficient way to do it. So what these clever guys at Authority Stacks came up with was a method of generating a sitemap with your hundreds of thousands of URLs in there. You can specify how many URLs go in each sitemap. You then upload those sitemaps, and then you index those sitemaps, and what that'll do is Google will then come along and crawl your sitemaps that contains maybe 5,000, 10,000 URLs each, and then your site will get indexed really quickly. And there's an extra option here called Power Up. When you click that, it's like the crawlers go insane over your sites. They just love it. It's a bit secret sauce how it works, but it works. Trust me, it works. But anyway, I'm not going to do a full walkthrough of this. It's all covered when you actually buy the software. But I just want to try and index this this page for you so you can see how quickly this thing actually works. And you'll start to get some ideas of what you can actually do with it within your own business. So again, what we'll do is we'll just check to make sure one more time that that page isn't indexed. There we go. I'll refresh it. No, not indexed. I'll check the time. So currently it's 2:36. So we'll go back to Authority Indexer and I'll just hit start. So what's happening here is the indexer is just firing up, and what you'll see in a minute is, oh, here we go, a browser window opening. So I'll just move this into the view so you can see what's happening here. I'll switch to URLs and you can see the status is waiting in queue, and you'll start to see things happening within the browser. And Authority Stacks is actually automating the whole process of indexing your links to Google for you. So you can see it's automatically logged into the Gmail account that I had specified in my accounts list there. So you can see we've moved on to the Search Console page. It's automatically clicked I'm not a robot. Now what happens when you have more than one URL is you will see lots of these Firefox or browser windows open at once on the screen. So I'm just going to go back and check to see what time we actually started that. So just remember that that's 2:36 and nothing was indexed. Okay, so you can see that the URL has now been pasted in. And that's it. The URL has been submitted. Now what you'll see here shortly, this should change, and it will tell you there'll be a red cross if it hasn't been indexed, and there will be a green tick if it has been indexed. So there we go, success. That's exactly what we wanted. Index one of one URLs. Now, as I say, if you submit more than one URL, you'll just get a huge list of URLs in here, and it'll just fly through them. But for sake of speed, I've just done the one just now. So I'm going to close this. Okay, so let's go back to Browsio. Let's have a look. So we started at 2:36. Let me just refresh that. Come on. Ugh. I think I'm on a slow proxy here. Anyway, let's go see if the page is indexed anyway. There we go, it's indexed, okay? I just need to get that time to work. 2:36 we started, and it's 2:40 now, and you can see that that page has already indexed. So that's the power of Authority Indexer. If you want to pick it up, you can pick it up through the link in this video or just down below the video, depending on where you're viewing it. And I hope that's helped you make up your mind about the indexer.